What's going on, guys? Play by Play Game here, back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're taking on Abyss 119 with the team comment in front of you. We got Emilia and SSB. You don't necessarily need these two units. They are limited units, so I know it can be a bit difficult to get your hands on them, but I would say if you keep the core, which is Adventurer, Raz, and Tamarin for this team, you can pretty much swap out SSB and Emilia for any other units. So that's kind of what we want to talk about in this one. If you have this team, it's going to make this stage, this floor, very, very easy. But if you don't have Seaside Bologna, a couple of alternatives that you could bring is Spectre Tenebria or Landy. I know Spectre Tenebria is a 5-star Moonlight hero. Landy is another limited, but if you haven't done your Moonlight Blessing, you can get Spectre Tenebria for free from the Moonlight Blessing. Landy is limited if you don't have her. What you could potentially bring as a DPS could be a single target unit like Luna, Kisei, or even a Koli. Cowrick here, he is a fire unit, so if you bring in Luna or Kisei, you're going to be at an elemental advantage. And for this one, you really just want to heal up. If you bring in 2 Soulweavers, the mechanic is every time that you heal, you deal damage to Cowrick's friends. They put up invincibility buff on him. So in order to remove that, you have to take them out with healing skills. So if you do end up bringing a DPS unit, whoever you decide to bring, once you heal up, we have Emilia. She has a CR push on the S2, attack buff. She cleanses on the S3, so she's kind of insane for this. But if you don't have Emilia, another potential healer that you could bring in, as long as you have Tamarin, or even if you don't have Tamarin, you could potentially bring in your 2 Soulweavers like Diane. I know she's another limited unit, but if her banner comes around, I highly recommend that you pick her up. If you don't have Diane, because she's also limited, you could potentially bring in Green Lots. So he has a CR push on his S2 and his S3, and he heals. Momo is another unit that you could potentially bring into this. She has her S2 and S3, healing on both skills. All you really need to do is heal and deal damage with your heals, and you'll see that later on. Another potential unit that I think would be very, very viable here is Katie's. She does have a healing on her S3, and then she puts up invincibility on the S2 and reduces the skill cooldown on the S2 of any unit that you decide to do. So if you bring her in with like a single target DPS, like let's say you bring in Luna, another limited unit, or like a Kisei, or even a Sigrid, right? You could just straight down DPS the boss, because your healers are going to be doing the main damage. That's the main mechanic, taking out those ads in the back and then straight DPSing down Koshiro. But that's going to be it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Gear, stats, all that good stuff is at the end of the video. Like always, if you happen to enjoy the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, sit back and enjoy the video.